Alright, just give me a mic check.
Alright, mic, check, 1, 2, 3.
Alright. Alright, we are good. Alright, everybody, good evening. It has been a while since we've seen you, and by that I mean just a few hours. Welcome back to the finale, hopefully, of the main story of Danganronpa Another Despair Academy. I'm Mr. Grinchman, once again along with ACP. In the last stream, we continued Trial 2. We have pretty much got through most of the mysteries. We figured out exactly why the killing game is happening. It turns out it was a test for the canonical killing game of Danganronpa 1, and also testing the alter ego Junko through Monokuma. So it turns out that we all died because of a really screwed up test. And that is a very disheartening.
Although it is a very clever way to fit it into the overall narrative.
Yes.
Because if all of these people are, quote, technically dead, then there's a reason why they never interact with the wider cast of the story.
Yeah, and that's a good thing that you mentioned, because
otherwise.
we also found out that by record, our class is dead. By record.
Yeah. Yeah.
We were among the students who were presumed dead when the reserve course riots destroyed and exterminated the rest of the students.
Yeah.
That was the big thing that we figured out. We also found out that it was Monokuma who actually did detonate the bomb, which killed Kisaragi, and found out that he actually was targeting Kurokawa intentionally after knowing that her memory, kind of remembering, would become a problem for him. So introducing Kisaragi was essentially meant to kill her off, and kill him off too. Yeah. So we did get confirmation on that. And after Akane had said we basically had won the trial, she wanted us to solve one big mystery, and apparently the whole point of this trial was to bring someone back, someone's personality. It turns out that she told us, and we kind of suspected this, there is someone else who is helping her run this game. Someone who basically ensured her that they would not die during the game, and was apparently also the one who insisted that the Masterminds erase their memory. And Yuki started having a breakdown, and then we started having these flashbacks. We had one where we were talking to, presumably our introduction with Kisaragi. Another one where we saw Kisaragi see the start of the student council's killing and start to come up with his plan. An argument between him and Mikako where they kind of blew up at each other. We saw the scene where Kisaragi evacuated everybody to the research facility. And we also saw a scene where Yuki was talking to Akane, where she seemed even weirder than she was. She seemed really subservient to Yuki for some reason, and we don't know. Right now, we are currently in what I think is the last flashback. We have just gotten to... it's just after the flashback where Kisaragi evacuated us, and we are now in the research facility talking with these two fools here. Unfortunately, I skipped the beginning of the dialogue. It was just saying, if you need, you guys can stay here. If you need anything, ring the bell, I think. So, yeah. Hopefully that's a good enough recap in this stream. We're going to hopefully finish the trial. Let's get underway. Are you sure you don't want to ask anything?
Me. Sis, do you have a boyfriend?
Yes, I have one.
Oh, I see.
Figure out the mood already. The world is in this division. Do you want to hit on girls?
No, I think it's important to keep calm at your own pace.
I think so too. I'm still anxious, and I don't even know if the situation will get better. But it won't do us any good to drop the mood.
Yeah, guys, you heard all...
Starting to think I sort of had it that time.
Yeah, guys, you heard it all about the circumstances from Kisaragi a while ago, didn't you? We're putting our lives on the line, so let's wait and trust that it's safe. As for your family and acquaintances, they will be searched and brought here as soon as they find them. Because all we can do is believe. Hey, what's with you, Higa? All those things with a deep and heartfelt meaning.
Oh, also in that scene in the truck when we were being evacuated, well, Maki kind of saved all of our butts by using a, what was it called, a railgun to destroy a ton of Monokumas who were chasing us. And when one was about to come up the truck, Higa kicked a soccer ball, saving Maki's life. Quite ironically, considering he was the one who ends up killing her. So, yeah. So that happened.
That happened.
Yeah.
I figured you would doubt all this. Shut up, you asshat. I sometimes get serious too, you know.
Wait, why are there only 6 of us in the room? I guess Kisaragi and Kinjo are just talking somewhere.
Yeah, I imagine they're just kind of out and about.
Yeah. Anyway, sorry for the inconvenience, but please be patient and stay here for a while. Let's go back.
Oh, can you hold a minute? Where are Kisaragi and Kinjo?
The president and the student Kinjo are busy collecting information outside. Even though the president didn't want them to, the student Kinjo said he would continue to do it, despite telling him to take a break.
I'm so sorry. I don't know if we should go and help too.
What good would it be for fools like us to go? I'd rather not get in the way. I hate to admit it. I hate to admit that I'm an idiot, but there's a point in saying it. I don't know about the girls, but among men, except for those two, all of us are staying behind.
Excuse me, if you're talking about the test scores, first of all, I'm in the top 5 of the class.
Don't you know that studying isn't everything in life?
Top 5.
Yeah.
Oh, that is okay. Okay, if he says top 5, he's number 5.
Yeah.
Right? Because if he was top 3, he would say top 3. You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless he was 4th.
Yeah. So, assuming he's like either 4 or 5. Because like even then, like, why would you say top 5 if you're number 4?
Yeah.
Say top 4.
Yeah. It is odd. Like, if he's just talking about the 16 of us, that's not the most impressive, considering there's only 16, and you're really only in the top third.
Who would? I mean, okay, so obviously
Ray is top in the class.
Yeah, Ray is number 1.
I'm fairly certain Kinjo's probably up there too, and Kisaragi. I'm fairly certain those 3 are probably the 3 top students.
Yeah, I would guess Ray, Kisaragi.
Yeah.
Kinjo.
Yeah.
And
maybe Kanata. I don't know.
Kanata, and then
Yamaguchi.
Yamaguchi's number 5 because I can't see Kanata not being in the top 5.
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, I think we know who the bottom ones are. I'm looking at probably like Haru, Mitch.
Yeah, I think Tori's probably the top half.
Yeah, I imagine Tamori's at the bottom, towards the bottom.
Yeah. Satsuki's probably.
Yeah, Satsuki's definitely towards the bottom. I imagine Kenji's probably in the middle. I imagine Ayame's probably towards the bottom.
Yeah.
I think Kenji's probably in the middle.
Kane.
Yeah, Kane's probably in the middle.
Kazuna's probably, really low.
Yeah, that's what I said, yeah. Maki is probably in the middle. Maybe towards the lower of the middle.
Yeah.
I don't know about Makako.
Makako, I think, would be in the upper half.
Yeah.
Because she did grow up with Kisaragi, so I imagine she probably had a little bit of that, wear off on her.
Yeah. And then that pretty much does cover everyone that we have. So yeah, I think the top 3 are pretty easy to guess, though.
Yeah.
I strongly agree with you.
Are you responding like that because of your exam results? The first time I saw Uehara, I thought you'd be good at studying, weren't you?
Japanese is just difficult. Let's compete with math.
Abstain, withdraw.
I'm glad that everyone looks healthier than I thought. For now, please rest easy.
Oh, excuse me.
Oh yes, did you wish to ask me something?
No, it's not exactly that, but... What I mean is, you saved us. I want to say thank you.
It's okay, after all, it's just the president's suggestion. Please give thanks to him instead. He really is the heart of an adult, has the heart of an adult. It's the same for his father up to that point.
Kisaragi seems to have earned a lot of respect.
Indeed, even though the world has become so chaotic, I'm proud to belong here. In this foundation, my president is worthy of that trust.
Yeah, I thought that I would save all my classmates, but I think it would be unreal to put into practice. It must be the CEO's virtue to have a good friends like all of you. Well then, we shall go back. Good night. So I guess, so even like the staff respects him despite being so young by comparison to his father and just kind of taking over, presumably early after his dad died of a sudden illness.
Yeah.
Okay, it is nice that he is very well respected by people, and it's not like they didn't just think it was nepotism, even though it is Kisaragi family's foundation, so...
Mm-mm.
By the way, I can't really feel it. Is this it? Even after passing through the crisis of so many people's corpses and death, we can still talk like usual.
Maybe it's because of the unique familiarity this laboratory has. It may be because it's a facility related to the Kisaragi family, but I feel Kisaragi's friendliness.
His friendliness. You know, it feels like we're strangely attracted to Kisaragi.
He's smart, he's good at sports, he's from a rich family, he has a nice personality. It's not because of his unique friendliness, it's because he's the perfect superhuman.
Not really.
Not completely perfect.
No, he's not.
but
Well, there's no one between us who would go crazy about that. Everyone has a talent, don't they? I'm just happy with my talent.
talent. Isn't there one kid without one?
Yeah.
And they all stare at him.
Well, yeah, because it's technically ordinary outside of the luck. I mean,
Yeah. Although, in other games, they have shown that the luck is not a, quote, useless talent.
no, Nagito's is actually fairly useful.
Yeah.
Even
If-
Makoto's luck is useful, even if it is really odd how it works.
Yeah, and even, like in this game, Maeda, even if for maybe unexpected reasons, he has almost unintentionally lucked into a lot of, like, decent outcomes for
Yeah.
certain situations.
Or happen
Yeah,
to have found
game.
certain things, very fortunately.
Yeah, because there was like a lot of times where he was like the one and only person to like randomly stumble onto like a very specific clue
Yeah.
that they needed for like a case or something.
Yeah.
Tsuruya, he was selected by lottery, so it is also true that luck is a talent. Don't be like that. Oh, I didn't mean it in a bad way, Yuki. But you, as usual, when you come to the lab, you're expressionless with any indifference.
Even in this situation, the poker face is scary. Yeah, hey Yuki, don't leave out what happened and let's talk about the things we couldn't do because you didn't do anything. You won't stop being depressed if you keep your mouth shut because you're worried about your family. How about it? You want to go and sneak into the girls' room later?
Even in the flashback, Haru couldn't help himself.
Yeah.
Even though it's a serious situation, I think we need to have a school trip mood here.
Kobashi Kawa. I'll tell that to Ironami tomorrow. Oh, Kenji. I miss you, Kenji, and your dry wit.
Yeah.
That's a bit cowardly.
He just looked away.
Yeah. It'd be weird to like know someone like that, who, in spite of great danger and excitement, is just stone face, not caring at all.
I imagine that's probably what Mukuro is like when she's in battle.
Yeah. But just like
Or
here,
Sakura.
like, kind of like Yuki's some like soldier or something. He's just a weird kid.
Yeah.
Like, is it like the despair that makes him like that? Or is he like manipulated in some way?
That's what I'm
to
thinking of.
hit him
That's why I
like
had that
this?
theory, so.
Yeah. Because it feels more like some kind of like weird brainwashing than like someone would actually be like this.
Yeah. I guess we're on the verge of finding out, though.
Oh.
Leave him alone, a kid like that. I don't even know what he's thinking. He has completely built a wall with us. Sorry, I think he's a good kid if I opened up and talked to him. So what do we do? Who's going to the girls' room later?
Stop. I'm going to scold you for not understanding the mood here.
No, it's possible that the girls are depressed. In that case, having us go and make a lot of noise is a plus in this situation.
Seriously, Uehara, I think I like you a bit more.
That was pretty good. Okay. Oh, wait, what? So, okay, so where are we now? We're in presumably just one of the storage rooms somewhere.
Yeah, some random storage room somewhere.
So what are we gonna do next? Wow, with the classmate you've been, you think that's the most despair feeling? Is he like talking on a communicator or something?
I think he's using a cell phone.
Yeah, okay,
think
I
that's
can
what
sort of
it's-
see it up there. So I'm not sure who he's talking to. I guess it's
Yeah.
probably Junko? I don't know who he's talking to.
Junko or something like that.
Wow, with the classmate you've been, you think that's the most despair feeling? Then I'll leave you to work. Then I'll leave you to the work you've been thinking about for a while to you. Don't bother me with the details. Don't worry, I'll be watching. Even if you mention it, it's not important to know. By the way, did you know, as long as you decided to do this, you might die. Huh. Did you really think I was worried about you? My nails won't even show up with the plan, so get rid of that fuss.
Yeah, it's definitely Junko.
Yeah.
For sure.
How about it? Are you in a bit of despair now? No, fungi? Whatever. From now on, you are the king of that side. On that side. Where did we hear that? Was that in one of our weird visions? The king. We've heard the king on that side before. We've definitely heard that phrase.
Was that one of them? Yeah, I think that was one of our dreams.
Yeah. Good luck.
That was after like chapter 2 or 3, I think.
Yeah. Oh, that infamous beeping. Okay, so we're with the
so-
Kane now. Oh, that's the record room.
Yeah.
Is this it? Right, this is for alter ego Inoshima. This is the alter ego Inoshima-sama asked for. Yes.
It's weird that they block out all of his voice lines.
Yeah,
I wonder what that's covering up.
yeah.
Yes, I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't know what he's saying.
It'll never happen. I told you. No matter what happens, I'm on your side. Huh? If it happens. If it does. Blank-sama thinks so, then of course I will.
So he is somebody else.
Yeah.
No, it's not really like that. I'll always follow my master's will.
Yeah, why is she like so subservient to him?
Yeah.
Then,
This must have something to do with the Utsuro thing.
With the what?
Utsuro,
Oh yeah, the Utsuro, yeah.
the mysterious person that
Yeah.
Kisaragi mentioned in
Yeah.
the
investigation.
Recording.
Yeah.
Then, can I show you with my body? Tomorrow, I will show you through action. I will show you my will through action. So that Sama doesn't have such doubts again. I, Akane Taira, will prove it. That I will be on your side, even if you turn the world into your enemy.
Hey, who's there? The apostrophe's in the wrong spot. Oh, it's Kisaragi. Hello.
Yeah. Maeda? Taira? You guys.
Kisaragi.
You guys. What are you doing here? The records room is a restricted area. There's no one who can enter except those with permission.
Ah, that's right. A researcher accidentally opened it, so I entered by accident. I didn't realize Maeda-sama was following me.
The only person who knows the password is me. Not. Anyways, this is a dangerous place that you shouldn't be touching around. Come now.
Yes, I'm sorry. I was about to leave anyway. Maeda-sama?
That's probably the scene that made him suspicious of them.
Yeah.
And that's probably what this is probably the scene he was referring to when he wrote in that journal we found.
Yep.
Wait, Kisaragi-sama has found us. Very well, I'll follow your orders.
Okay, this is the Monokuma's just killing everybody.
Yep. So,
Maeda, student?
Jeez.
Yahoo!
But I'm pretty sure they just walked over that body. With a half of that body.
Yeah.
So that's them just outright killing everybody.
Yeah. By spinning in circles.
Yeah. Okay,
Maki
there's
with the gun.
Higa and Izuna.
Get quite a leg.
Damn it, there's not much time left before those metal robots come here. This is a big deal. Too many enemies. This barricade will be drilled in no time. Why did these guys show up in the lab? Why do we have to suffer like this? You are noisy. Stop crying. Crying doesn't make our situation easier. But, I'm telling you, all the researchers in the lab were torn and killed in front of us. I don't even know where the others are. No, before that, we're gonna die here. No, there's still hope. I thought the moment I glanced at it, can you see the vent behind me? Yes. I'm not sure, but as long as it is a vent, it'll get us through to the outside. Tamori, you go in there and ask for help outside. What? Why me? If we don't have Maki, we can't go through here. And if I can't go out, and I can't go outside because of my physique. Try to ask for help somehow. Find other survivors too. Nonsense, how can I help? This is an artificial island. In the middle of the sea. Not even an escape, but even to make contact. Then we do nothing here and die? There is no other way. Okay, I'll try. Yes, that's good. Don't worry about what will happen to us. Ask for help.
Oh, that is a vent.
Why?
What happened? Is
I
there a
guess
Monokuma in
Akane.
there?
It's probably Akane.
Yeah. Oh.
Kizuna?
Oh, they were in there.
Yeah.
Ridiculous, how? In a vent?
Yahoo!
Dangerous. Higa! Run away. That gun. Handle it properly. Because there is no one else but you. Run away as much as you can. The others. Our friends. Kizuna, Higa. Gah.
Oh, okay. Stop crying, Inori. We hid here, but they might hear the sound.
Yes, I know. I'm sorry. Damn it, why? Why did this happen? Why did those bears invade the lab?
It seems this is too far from Kisaragi's foresight.
What?
Kisaragi said there might be some suspicious people among us. In other words, it could be that one of us created this disaster.
Can't mean. How could any of us ever do something like this?
Although there's no doubt, I also have a hard time believing. If we say that, what happened at the school also means someone might be the mastermind.
That's kind of an inaccurate information. Well, even if it's true, it's only going to get more difficult, more suggestive. It's not important right now. What needs is
I think it's
how
what
to
we
get.
need.
What we need now is to get out of this situation. The others. What happened to everyone?
Apparently there was a commotion during individual actions, everyone separated, but I'll believe in their safety.
I'm worried too. Somehow we escaped and hid in this warehouse. Will it be discovered soon?
No, it would be fine for now. I didn't come to this dead-end warehouse without thinking.
Is there something in this warehouse?
It's not like there's anything special, but the entrance to this warehouse. It's auto-locked, so it can be locked from the inside, and the material is hard to break through.
Then first we should look at the situation, seek an opportunity, escape, and join the others.
I don't think it's going to be that easy, but our lives are safe right now. For now, let's wait for the opportunity.
I'm sorry if this sounds like something out of the ordinary, but I think I'm lucky to be with you two. Well, what are you saying all of a sudden? Well, you two are the tall and strong in our class. It makes me feel so safe. Honestly, if I had been alone, I would have been terrified and unable to do anything. That's right.
Yeah,
It's so funny.
it is.
No need to praise me like that. I haven't done anything. I'm the same being nervous. The calm one is Uehara leading us.
You're just shy, Yamaguchi. Don't underestimate yourself so much. You're the one of the men I would honestly respect the most. You're one of the men I would honestly respect the most.
Why are you guys being like this? Come to think of it, the two of you are just like that since the beginning of the semester. Now you've definitely gotten closer.
There was a big mutual respect between them.
Yeah.
Which even when Kenji killed him, he even acknowledged that he respected Yamaguchi and wasn't even planning on killing him.
Yeah. I just noticed who did Kenji end up killing?
What?
Who did Kenji end up killing?
It was these two guys, as I said.
Yeah.
I think that's what they were doing, because Maki and Higo were in that group too. And I think the only reason that Inori was there is because she obviously couldn't be with Akane. Or she could have been with Ayame, but
Yeah.
you know. At first, I was not used to the class atmosphere, so I felt a sense of loneliness and started talking to him. But Yamaguchi is a warm-hearted man than any of us.
Stop it. There's no use in hearing these kinds of words in this situation. About it, we'll have to hide here for a while anyway, so let's stop thinking gloomy thoughts for a while and chat in a quiet voice.
Yeah, unless we're really out of luck, the door will protect us. He's gonna like ram it.
I guess so.
Here he goes. Yeah, he's trying.
What was that?
Shh, there's something outside the door. How did he know the code to get in? It opened? How? That mechanism shouldn't be opened so easily. And from just a killing robot.
Boo, boo, boo.
I love that. I love how you do that.
The Robo Kuma.
Yeah.
Run away! Now! We have to get out of here. What about Yamaguchi? Don't mind me. Move, now!
Let's go, Inori.
To where, though?
I'll come back for you, Yamaguchi. Absolutely.
I'll hold on to that.
How did it do that? What? The door is...
Rihara!
The door suddenly closed. It won't open. This is... Everything is odd. It doesn't make sense. Oh, ouch.
He got punted.
Dude. Hey, Yamaguchi.
Boo. 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 Boo! Someone! No!
Alright, we're in the hallway now, I guess.
Sama. Everyone from my side have been, everyone from my side has been processed. Kobashikawa-sama, Satsuki-sama, Kinjo-sama, Makaru-sama, Otori-sama, and Ayame. All of you.
So she actually had some care for Ayame.
Yeah.
Wait, what about Kurokawa and Kisaragi? What happened to them?
I don't know.
Saying such things. Please don't do that anymore. Oh, I showed you in action. Do I have to do more than this for you to be able to trust me? Huh? Kyoka-sama is still holding out?
Oh, they didn't get Maki yet.
Yeah, she's still,
I won't get beaten. You think I'll lose? Not until everyone's safe. Nearly 70% of the army? Only by Kyoko-sama alone?
That's impressive.
yeah. That makes you wish they kept Kyoko around a little longer.
Yeah.
Oh yes, Kisaragi-sama and Mikako-sama will be there. If we deal with Kyoko-sama, it can be implemented immediately. Kyoko-sama, of course. Even though I was acting, she and Ayame-sama were close to me. I know, maybe it's because of affection that suspicion builds up from whoever this is, and it makes you say such things. But it's already in the past, because you are my one and only priority than anything else.
She's like obsessed with him.
yeah.
Understood. I'll take care of it.
Thank goodness that noise stopped. It was getting really annoying.
Yeah.
Okay, now it's just quiet. So now this is... They're here.
You guys. This is my idea, but you guys really are. Please, come to your senses. It's not too late yet. I mean, you guys are our friends.
No, it's already too late. We've crossed a line we shouldn't have crossed.
I knew for a long time that you guys were suspicious. I thought a lot about it. I was worried about mobilizing the researchers to neutralize you earlier. But Makako asked me to believe in you, to trust you, and I decided to trust you too. But in the end, that didn't reach you. It was only a few months, but the time we spent together meant nothing to you.
No matter what you say, we can't go back. Because all we have left is despair.
Ultimate despair. What? A contagious disease.
That's why everything is already too late. It's only self-pity for yourself that things turned out like this. That's despair and heartbreaking.
I... Don't be ridiculous. We don't despair. We don't abandon our hopes. If despair is an epidemic, you can use hope as a vaccine to cure that epidemic. As long as we don't give up hope, we will never despair.
Maybe that's what he was talking about with the weird vaccine metaphor in that message.
Yeah. Hope will never lose to despair.
Huh?
It can be cured, because we haven't given up yet. No matter what happens, I won't give up. What's so stupid about Yamato-kun said? He said he believes. Once he says he believes, you can believe it until the very end, because that is true faith. Akako. Yeah, that's right. Despair, it's nothing. We will not give up hope until the very end. Everyone, including you guys. You have all the power to find an end to a happy ending. No, nothing is impossible if you put your mind to it. Even if it's a life where you can't find hope anywhere, you can still create that hope.
That's weird. I don't know why I just stopped in those couple moments. Oh well.
It's over. This is all over. Everything. It's over. Everything ends. This is despair. But you who keeps such a great despair, I'll follow you forever.
So I guess that's the end of the flashbacks. Are we waking up? Are we going back to ourself again? Master Utsuro. So it is him.
Mhm,
Why is he
yeah.
called that though?
I don't know.
Oops, that was my phone. So we were both right when you asked who we think the mastermind was. We were both right after all.
Mm-hmm.
Just we had different people, but we were both right. I knew I was onto something, and you were onto something. So together, our genius unites.
It's the main antagonist in the manga and anime series Gintama.
What?
Oh, so that's it.
What? What'd you say?
Said Utsuro is the main antagonist in the manga and anime series Gintama. So this is a Gintama crossover.
I doubt it.
Yeah, I think they just happen to have sure
Yeah.
name with a random other villain. It's kind of
Yeah.
funny.
Yeah.
Or maybe
But yeah.
Utsuro just has a menacing vibe in Japanese.
Yeah.
It does kind of have a menacing vibe when you say the name.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, now that I think about it. But, our genius united, and we figured out the masterminds.
Yeah.
Before they even revealed it to us. Our genius united.
Yeah. Well, it was hinted at.
Yeah.
We didn't have nothing
Yeah.
to go off of.
Yeah, good point. Jesus effect. Ah!
I guess he's having the same
Can't understand
I guess,
what he's
like-
saying.
despair transformation that
Let's get past this effect real quick.
Yeah.
And you can say what you were gonna say. No. I'm not saying all those eyes. I'm Yuki. My Ada. Oh, thank goodness it stopped. Now, what were you saying?
That's it. He's having his like despair transformation that
Akane.
she had earlier.
Utsuro. Okay, so we have to. So we can't do anything.
Yeah.
I literally think we're stuck. I don't think we can do anything. I'm Yuki Maeda. Yuki Maeda.
I think you're supposed to hit one of them
Okay.
with the
did.
zero. Yeah.
Hopeless.
Break. Good job.
Yeah, I did. Thank goodness. Oh, we got a
it.
perfect on that. Nice.
I think that was the very last thing in the trial.
Okay. I'm surprised there's not a bullet time battle in this one.
Yeah. Did they only have
3?
3 of those?
There was one in the
They-
first one, 1 in 3 that I failed. Was there 1 in 4?
1 in 4, and then none in 5, and none in 6.
None in 2. Or was there
Yeah.
1 in 2?
No, I don't think there was.
No, I
Maybe
thought there
there
was.
was.
I don't know. I might be
Yeah,
wrong.
maybe there was. Yeah, they only had a few.
Yeah. Me. Who am I? First, what should I say to briefly explain who I am now monologuing? My name is Yuki Maeda. I don't think many people are curious about me. As you can see, there's nothing much. I'm not particularly handsome, tall, or being special. I go out into the streets around 7 in the morning. I am the one of those ordinary students who spreads in the city. That's me. I am Yuki Maeda. Then you, who are you? I am... So this is that voice that he's talking to all the time.
I wonder if he has like a weird like split personality.
Yeah. I am you. False appearance. False memories. You're nothing. You just copied someone else.
Mm,
Okay.
I knew it.
This memory, it's not mine. Not my... No appearance, no personality, no tone, no habits. It's someone else's. In the end, what I've been doing, it's hopelessly meaningless. It didn't mean a thing from the very start. The truth is that you discovered raising your curiosity to the limit. The truth that you were looking for. It's a truth that has no meaning. It was only for a short time. You built your own experience by crossing life and death by your own merits. Your entire existence is just a mask, but that experience is the only real thing you can call yours. So who exactly is he? This guy.
I don't know.
Experience. Now you're putting the feelings into your feelings into that experience. From here on, it all depends on your choice. My choice. Okay, what is going on? You have no option but to choose. That is your fate. Fate. Now. Which one are you going to choose? Do I actually have to do something now?
I guess so.
I do. What is this?
You can choose to.
Oh, that's a
embrace
save
your
point. Thank
despair.
goodness.
Embrace your despair or
Hope. I wonder if there's an alternate here. Ah, dude.
yeah. You want to save in data 3
Yeah, let's do that.
so we can
Reload it. Okay.
okay.
I imagine that... dude, I don't know. Which one? I imagine this is the despair one. This is the
Yeah.
hope one. I'm trying to think which one, if I was designing, which would be the alternate ending.
Probably the despair one, right?
Yeah.
Be like the alternate.
Let's try it. Let's see what happens. Let's try it. I guess I have to click on it. Okay. I clicked on it. It's a door where you can feel pitch black darkness. I'm gonna see what the other one says real quick. That's just like a world where you can see blinding light.
Yeah, something like that.
It's a door where you can feel a warm light. Okay. I wonder if this does... Well, no, they never make these choices matter.
Yeah.
Because even in Ultra Despair Girls, they didn't. So, well, yeah, because you could pick the wrong one, it would just be like a fake ending.
Yeah.
Let's go with this one first. I wish I knew if this would do anything important. Dude. Alright, let's try it. Are you going to choose that door? Then after you pass through this door, you will never come back to who you are now. You realize that, right? I only want to ask you one thing. In the end, I was... You were not real. Is this what you wanted to ask? Or that what you wanted to ask? His hair is different there, I think.
Yeah.
So, what's happening? What is happening? It's really weird, like eyes and a nose. You've done a great job so far, me. Okay, we're back in the trial.
Yuki?
The screaming stopped?
Aida.
Oh. Oh. You're here. My master.
Can't be. No. Why? It has to be you. Aida!
It's noisy.
What?
This music is not helping. I wish I knew what was the alternate ending, but you know, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Master. I was waiting for you, Master.
Who are you? I don't know. I'm trying to think like a voice I would give this guy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to do like the monotone Izuru voice that I do.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how many days it has been. It all feels like a long dream. Huh. Is that like a Kane like at his chair? Jeez, dude. Wow, look at this dude, man. I am Utsuro. I'll be using that name. Yes, for you guys only. A classmate who you've lived together with for several months. If you don't understand this, then you can just think of me as Yuki Maeda. So maybe this was the real ending, I don't know. We can always go back and do the other one if this is the real one.
Utsuro-sama, my master. Come back, my lord.
Or welcome back, my lord, excuse me.
You've worked hard, Akane Taira.
No, if it's to meet you, I am willing to do anything.
Everyone's just stunned.
Yeah. You can't keep up with the development in your brain seem to have stopped everyone. Yeah, mine would too.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, so would mine.
If someone I knew for months just like started screaming and then just turned into a different person.
Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Yeah. Monokuma. I know because Yuki Maeda's memories remain intact, but seeing it in person, I can tell right away that there are no major problems with its program.
Hello, Maeda-kun. Oh, now you're not Maeda now. But I'm used to calling you that, so can I call you like that anyways?
Don't talk too much, Monokuma-sama. No matter how much of Inoshima-sama's alter ego is, you're still a prototype. Someone like you isn't a person you can talk to. Utsuro-sama, are you feeling unwell? contrary to mine, I believed Utsuro-sama's fortune and restored your memories. In Utsuro-sama's fortune and restored your memories. So there might be some side effects.
No issues. Keep quiet.
Yes.
Dude, everyone's just dead.
It's so quiet.
You called Maeda?
Yes. I overwrote that personality.
No, Akane Taira did the same. But you are fundamentally different. You are the mastermind?
Perhaps not the only person who recognizes me. Perhaps the only person who recognizes me the most is Tsurugi Kinjo. Isn't that right, Tsurugi Kinjo?
Yes, it's you. Maeda was like this in our school life. But why? Is this your true self? It's even worse than in school. This feeling is so creepy it makes me nauseous.
That is simply because I was pretending to be Yuki Maeda on the surface back then. Originally, I had no intention to talk to you guys, but I adhered to silence more than my original personality.
You're joking, right? Yuki is the mastermind? Tsuro is. What does that mean? Yuki... I thought that Yuki would never become the mastermind. Yuki, the one that was the most kind to me and always guided us without giving up hope. There's no way that Yuki is going to become the mastermind. It doesn't make sense in the first place. The fact that the mastermind erased their memories, both of them erased their own memories, but both of them survived to the end. And even regained their memories? That's like winning the first prize on the lottery.
Otori-sama, you sound so desperate. If you could hear that secret, you'll be even more desperate. Is that okay?
Secret?
Me and Utsuro-sama erased our memories, participated in the killing game without knowing anything, but we both survived. And the reason why we were finally able to regain our memories, it's because of Utsuro-sama's heavenly luck.
Luck.
This was also an opportunity for us, who were only outside agents, to enter Hope's Peak. Utsuro-sama. No, if you think about Yuki Maeda's ultimate talent, you'll understand.
Ultimate lucky student? You're gonna simply explain all of this was just being simply lucky?
Simply lucky? That's petty. Utsuro-sama's luck has already far surpassed the levels of fortune. But it's your own freedom to believe or not to believe. But Utsuro-sama's fortune is everything you can think can be manifested as it is. A superhuman situation. Utsuro-sama has a personal reality manipulation class ability. Utsuro-sama, who was attracted to Enoshima-sama thanks to his luck, who was able to enter Hope's Peak Academy from a simple outside agent to become a member of the Ultimate Despair, and was able to move everything related to the killing school life that had taken place so far at will. Even more, the fantastic thing about the Heavenly Fortune is, because Utsuro-sama's own thoughts affect it, it can affect Utsuro-sama's allies with his own thinking. Then, if it is only the long-term end of Utsuro-sama, the person who is the subject of this can also be blessed to his protection of heaven's luck.
So she's saying she survived just because Utsuro wanted her to.
Yeah. You know, bizarrely, I'll tell you that after the stream. It's not relevant. Yeah, just the whole thing of like your luck supposedly protecting someone, it reminded me of something else. It's not relevant to the stream, and it's not something that, needs to be said on stream. It doesn't matter.
Okay. Alright, stop making stupid jokes. Like I would believe any of this nonsense.
It's not nonsense. The fact that the two of us survived in a killing game with lost memories is clear evidence. Even though we lost our memories, we were unaware of that fate, but we adjusted the situation to our final plan itself. In that context, didn't some strange occurrences happen during the killing game?
Well, yeah, a lot did.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that.
Like, for example, the fact Kinjo-sama is still alive.
Yeah, he should have been dead. This is what I was talking about. He should be dead.
Yeah. What? Are you talking about that event? When Kinjo-kun brutally tried to commit suicide in the gym. That gun should have done it, but it went defective. All of a sudden, it avoided a vital point in Kinjo-kun's brain.
Indeed. Moreover, even if it was up to that point, Kinjo-sama should have turned into a vegetative human being who couldn't lift his eyes again. But a few hours later, he reversed, as if nothing had happened at all.
Hold on 1 minute. There's something weird here. Aren't you saying that you, our enemies, saved Kinjo's life?
No, that is because Yuki Maeda considered Tsurugi Kenjo a friend. Tsurugi Kenjo's unwillingness to die no matter what must have triggered my heavenly luck.
As I said, the blessing of heaven's luck continued even for us, who have lost our memories and had different personalities. Oh yeah, apart from that, if it wasn't for Utsuro-sama's protection, I would have probably died by Kazuna-sama.
That's what you were saying.
Yeah.
So there was something to that after all.
Yeah.
So we were both right on different events that should not have happened the way that it did.
Yeah. Kazuna? No, but fighting in the darkened switch room and stabbing Kazuna in return.
That is what luck is. Of course, I didn't intentionally stab Kazuna-sama at that time.
If I had the intention to do something even a little bit, it'll control the situation like reality is a nuisance to me. It's different, it's a difficult power that I can't control on my own.
This is just my thought, but it is the ability of Maeda-kun that the grand plan of Junko Itoshima, which can be called the original of my personality, the greatest and most desperate event in human history, was solved without any change. Maeda-kun's ability might have something to do with that ending. Because Maeda-kun is also a member of the Ultimate Despair.
Now you realize Utsuro's fortune is... No, the fact that this ability is beyond the realm of luck is reality. Well, it's difficult to understand even though I've been around Utsuro-sama for so long. I don't believe in celestial fortune, so I often suspected. Actually, I had a hint that my memory would come back when I heard the keyword Ultimate Despair. Because the way to restore Utsuro-sama's memory really depended on luck. But this was all because Utsuro-sama trusts me. If I bring back my memories, I'll take care of bringing back Utsuro-sama's memories.
Keywords, Akane Taira. You mean it wasn't luck that your memories came back?
Originally, those two left the plan to me and erased their memories. But after the plan was over, they needed to get their memories back. So they made a hint of it. When the number of students decreased and the killing school life comes to an end, it naturally induces the students to uncover the truth. In the process, it was a scenario in which if Akane Taira found a clue to the Ultimate Despair, her memories would come back. If Miss Taira's memories came back, Maeda-kun's memories will somehow be restored by Miss Taira.
It was originally like that, but as Kinjo-sama's memories came back, the schedule was moved ahead. Originally I was able to conduct the last class trial that Monokuma-sama had to proceed with, and thanks to this I completely believed in Utsuro-sama's luck and acted. It was calculated after playing through the Mastermind role. Maeda-sama was willing to actively uncover the truth, voluntarily learn the truth, and bring back his memories. To be honest, I was very anxious, even after the truth being revealed. Utsuro-sama showed no signs of coming back. However, in the end, I succeeded in getting Utsuro-sama back. Utsuro-sama, as I said again and again, I am only here for you.
That's enough. You're annoying my ears.
Sorry.
So you guys, there's no more questions, right? Akane Taira, even me, we have recovered our memories. Now there's only one thing left to do, and it's to put an end to it.
So what's gonna happen now?
Huh?
Now that the game is over, shouldn't we do the backup? This experiment must have gathered a lot of data for Junko Enoshima. Our role, which should have ended, ends with this. So let the characters who should have died conform to their fate.
What? You're killing us? I hate this. I don't want to die. We've struggled so hard to survive here. It's a different story in the first place. In the end, Maeda being the mastermind, as a result, we found the truth. We won the class trial. You said you'd get us out of here safely.
That's not what I said. In the first place, the purpose of this class trial itself was to restore my memories. Nothing more, nothing less. It was just an act Akane Taira made up to bring back my memories. Where did the purpose of your killing school life go? Unfortunately, when Yamato Kisaragi and Mikako Kurokawa died, no, when Haruhiko Kobashikawa and Satsuki Iranami died, the killing school life ended. We don't have to follow the rules. All we needed was to return our memories and the meaningless truth. All our goals have been achieved.
What is this? What have we been doing so far? Over.
Excuse me, Utsuro-sama. Are you really going to kill everyone?
Of course. Now tell me what is the purpose of your question?
Oh, I see. Right. Nothing. It's nothing.
Then...
Oh, hello. It's like... It's not over yet. Hope never goes away.
What was...
Oh?
I just can't hesitate here.
Do you think the efforts of our dead friends will be in vain?
Utsuro-sama, these people, they haven't given up. Rather than despairing, they're pursuing hope.
Just from that voice? Fools, you already know that it's no use. Very well. If that's the case, I'll tell you the only way you will understand thoroughly. The real meaning of true despair.
Okay. Wait, so who are we playing as here when we're shooting this bullet? I guess we're stuck again where we're not doing anything, where it's kind of like locking us to something.
Okay, just got Utsuro.
Okay, there's a lot here.
Those people, they're not in despair at all.
Akane Taira said they were preparing a helicopter in order to escape, but I don't know if it's true or not. But we came to this island, and that means we used something here that put us all the way here. And since you guys, who were the mastermind, need a means of transportation in order to reach land, in other words, escaping from this place is not possible. There's still hope here. No matter how much the world has been destroyed, there's forces against evil in any place in any timeline. It's unclear how long it has been since the biggest, most desperate event in human history, but the world will surely push despair and move forward. Even if one is like that. We are still here. I have learned what it learned thanks to that guy. Hope is not to be seeked, but to create it. That is the real hope. I honestly thought there was no fortune. But I heard a voice, the voice of the guy who is seeking hope for hope more than anyone else. I will not despair, I'll push forward all the way. It's not for your own fight, everyone who's died is on our shoulders. And I will meet it with, I will never despair. I really mean it. Hope is not about giving up. Excuse me. So what am I supposed to shoot? Am I supposed to shoot anything?
It would have been more convenient for me to just be in despair. You are all doing something so useless. It can't be helped. I'll show you a true despair.
I have infinite health at least. So, what am I supposed to do? I'll try something here. How do I think it would tell me if I had to do that.
Can you like get one of them?
That's what I'm thinking. How do I do that again? What is the button that does that?
Was it? I think you just hold down the shoot button,
Oh,
right? Or was it the other button?
I don't know. I know what I want to try that, but I don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
That was shoot. That was enter. I didn't realize I had to do that. That was enter. I was just trying a button.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing there. Was it shift? No, shift was just changing bullets.
It must have been whatever was not the thing. Do you shoot with Z or X?
Yeah. Well, I shoot with Z.
Okay, it's probably X then to
Yeah, I wish I knew what I was... I feel it would tell me if I had to absorb the thing, because it usually does. I'm pushing the button, but I can't do it. I don't know how to do that. Oh, jeez. Let me think.
figuring that out with these.
Yeah, I'm looking at a thing here. Okay, this is actually what we do.
What do you got?
Okay, that's the fake ending with that. Okay, so apparently this was the correct one, the other one was the fake ending.
Yeah.
That's unexpected. I really hate to do this, but I am looking up this particular segment to see if that actually is how you do it. Okay, here we go. I'm at the scene now. Okay. Hold on, I think I was just at it. So apparently after, I don't know if it was just after a certain amount of time, but apparently after a certain amount of time, like, the bullet changes? I don't know if it was just the bullet change or they actually absorbed something. I'm just gonna speed past this. Unless it was I am supposed to try to hit everything with it and then it does something. I'm just gonna try to hitting all the ones that I can hit and then see if that does anything. It's not shooting it. Oh shoot, I missed that one. Oh well. Okay. Nothing on that one.
It does look like
Okay. I did nothing.
I think you are supposed to suck one of them up.
How do I do
However
that?
you do
Shoot,
that.
that's the wrong button. I just press C again.
Are you sure you don't hold down Z?
Yeah,
Isn't
I'm
that how you
trying.
do it in the main game? Maybe
Let's
you hold
just
down X again and make sure you're like actually on it.
Oh, what the heck? That messed up my screen. There we go. It actually did it. It was X. Yeah, it was X, but it messed up my screen there. So which one am I supposed to absorb? The hope or the despair?
I don't know.
I'll see what happens.
Yeah, I think you just, when you did X the first time, I think you just missed the word. I think that's
Okay.
why it didn't work the first time.
Okay. Okay. I guess I can't. Oh, I guess I can't do that one. I guess I can only absorb the one.
Yeah, I guess you can only do the
Yeah,
despair.
because it didn't do it on the other ones.
Yeah.
I'm pushing the. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, I guess I had to do it soon. Jeez, dude, I was clearly on it. Do I have to hold it down?
I guess so.
I forget how you do that, dude. I'm such an idiot. Sorry about this delay, everybody. There we go. So I don't know which one I'm supposed to shoot. I guess I'm just supposed to shoot with one of these.
Yeah, I guess just like any of the ones.
I guess it's kind of a clever reverse of the first game where you had to shoot, where you had to absorb and shoot open to all the ones who were still alive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I just shoot Kinjo's. Sorry, Kinjo.
絶望に落ちろ
Yeah, sorry, Kinjo.
The means of transportation clearly exist, as you said. But as long as you can go back to the mainland, what does it mean?
Meaning doesn't matter. To save your life, to risk your life, to fight despair to the end. That's the only meaning we're moving forward with.
You speak carefreely. It would be better for you to bury the bones on this island.
What are you talking about?
I was going to keep quiet because I thought about your heart. But if you want to be in despair, do you still want to know? The ultimate despair agents. Do you know who the current leader of this? Do you know who's the current leader of this group?
I thought it was you.
Wrong. I was the last one of the external agents. Thanks to my luck, I was only the only one scouted at Hope's Peak Academy. Then I became an official member.
So what does it matter? What does the head of the external agents have to do with this?
The current active leader of the Ultimate Despair Agents is Kinjo Chu.
Who is that? Is that like his one of his relatives?
Probably his dad or something.
What? Sorry, that's it.
What?
Among the current Japanese police forces, the active chief of the Metropolitan Police Department, who is regarded as the best talent that will ensure a future. Yes, your father.
Stop lying. My father's the leader of the Ultimate Despair External Agents? This is the most ridiculous joke I've ever heard since I was born.
The reason why we can all fly over Japan without the efforts or consumption of troops is because of your father's existence. Junko Enoshima looked into your father's position and plunged him into despair. Way more faster than anyone else. Tsurugi Kenjo, the idea that you died at the school accelerated his road to despair. Once the leader of the Metropolitan Police Department fell into despair, all of the police officers he was in contact with joined the ultimate despair like an epidemic, spreading endlessly. The current state of your disorder and anarchy in Japan is all under the work of your father. You should be very proud of your own blood, Tsurugi Kenjo.
That's actually a crazy development of the kind of like unofficial lore
Yeah.
of this game. Like, I could definitely see how getting the officials like that to completely ignore and unimpede Junko's attack would make things go a lot more smoothly.
Yeah.
It's a lie. That couldn't have happened. My father isn't.
Oh, and did I mention Sasuke Kohei?
Sasaki
Sasaki Kohei?
Kohei.
Kohei. A once famous juvenile police officer, if only he had been obedient. I'm sure he would have entered Hope's Peak Academy instead of you. Your precious friend who can't be replaced by anyone. I suggested it to Kenjo Chu, who gave up losing everything and falling into despair, to eat the remains of Sasuke Kohei.
Jeez, that is
Sasaki.
Sasaki. I keep saying that wrong. Sasaki.
Hey.
That is disgusting, dude.
Jeez.
He's just dead now.
Originally, I wanted to ask him to eat his son's remains. Kenjo is alive. I had to explain to Kenjo Chu that his son's body was shattered into pieces without knowing in shape or form how they died. Eventually, he lost his son and got completely out of the human realm by ingesting the corpse of his son's best friend.
Jesus.
Yeah, dude. And yet the part he hadn't eaten yet was given to the other police officers in a symbolic sense. Well, whatever the outcome, Tsurugi Kenjo, it can be said your contribution was the biggest factor in Kenjo Chu's fall to despair. Well done, Tsurugi Kenjo.
Jeez, I guess I have to do it again on the other two. Shoot, wrong button.
Yeah.
I'm missing it, dude. I'm not clicking on it. I missed it. Yeah, he's just dead.
Yeah. So I guess we're just like destroying all of their hope with the.
Yeah, it's a nice. It is a clever subversion of the first game where you had to destroy the despair.
Yeah.
So how are we gonna overcome this? What is gonna happen here at the end?
Is Akane gonna?
There we go. It's the one. It's the spot over there that I have to actually hit. Shoot! It's the spot on the right that I actually have to hit that actually does the X. That's so dumb.
Yeah.
I really hate that technical limitation.
I think there was a skill that made that instant.
Yeah, ironically
Probably
speaking.
and,
Yeah, we didn't get that.
that.
Oh, come on!
You have to do it like literally immediately.
Yeah, I guess
So
I
just
should have
keep
gotten the
the-
skill that made it instant. That would have been useful.
So just
Dang
keep
it.
the cursor like right there.
Okay. Okay, right on it. Okay, I'm right on it. Get it, get it. Thank goodness.
Don't miss the other ones.
Okay, I'm not. I'm ready for it. I'm sorry, Ray. I've grown to actually like you a decent bit in this game. I hate to do this to you. What did he do to her? Oh, it's over there. Hit it. Yeah, buddy. So what happened to Ray?
She said there's a thread of hope against despair. However, it's very insignificant. They can only give little damage.
No, they're not alone. We'll get out of here and lend them our strength. A competent person must lend their power to incompetent ones. Because there are values I've realized during this killing game.
The problem in your argument is that all competent people are in despair.
What?
Junko Enoshima is a woman who knows the more competent they are, the easier it is for them to fall into despair. Nearly all of the world's talented people are falling into despair and joining in the chaos. Rei Makaru, the few people you have acknowledged throughout your life have already joined the ultimate despair.
Ha! That's funny. To the point where they fall into despair and throw away everything they had. That person is no longer a competent one. I don't need those guys in the first place. Whether you choose to go to the ultimate despair or not, they can do whatever they want. If they're really a competent person, that wouldn't happen.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to believe it. Especially for you who is obsessed with competence.
It does look like you're trying to put me in despair somehow. But I'm not going to fall over such nonsense, so get rid of it.
Yes, so I'm a little worried. I don't think I can easily put you in despair. You who lost your family while you were very young. Speaking of family, I don't think it'll be of any use to you, but I'll tell you just in case. That you might not know, Junko Enoshima mentioned she was visited by Makaru's parents.
What?
The record said that their daughter died. They didn't know how Junko Enoshima was a survivor of Hope's Peak Academy, and what means she used to be rescued. Since the body was not found, the Makaru couple, who thought their daughter might be alive, they went to Junko Enoshima, the only student alive from Hope's Peak Academy, and they begged her, "I will do anything for my daughter, so please let me see her face one more time."
Stop lying. You seem to have picked up a clue somewhere, but it seems you lack investigation, don't you? They abandoned me. When I was 5 years old, they were unable to support their child. So they were pathetic human beings who gave up their responsibility by blaming each other.
This is surprising, didn't you know? They gave up their parenting for you. Huh? I know your past well. Your parents who lost their chances and somehow trying to revive from bankruptcy ended up sitting on the streets embracing their only hopes. The couple tried to entrust you to their relatives by using that last line of contact, so that you didn't have to go through the daily routine of being chased by all sorts of robbers, gangsters, and yakuza, as young as you were.
Stop making up your own words. I was not entrusted to my relatives. I was literally kicked out on the streets with nothing.
True. If the relatives you were supposed to end up with didn't betray your parents, you could have had a different life.
What? What did you just say?
In short, there never has been a time where your parents didn't cherish you. Because the situation was twisted, you who were young only burned with hatred towards them and everyone around you. I'm talking too much. Either way, the couple who thinks of you that way were somehow ready to accept you again. Meanwhile, however, fell into despair when they heard their only daughter had gone missing. Can you imagine what happened to them when they met Junko and Oshima to find you?
I guess she just straight up murdered him.
Well, probably not. They probably, if they weren't murdered specifically, I could definitely see them either falling, like, so far into despair or, like suicide or something.
Yeah.
Well, I'll say just in case, but they were people who could believe in anything. It amazes me. If it were you at the time of the killing school life had just begun, I don't think you would have been so upset. There's a change in your heart. No matter. Then I'll leave the story behind of Makaru's couple to your imagination. Because that effect seems to make you more desperate.
Okay, let's get the last one. Please don't miss this again. I got it. Thank goodness I didn't miss it. I imagine it's gonna say like something killed Atori's dad or something.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't really care about what happens to you, so... I guess I sort of do, but sort of don't. I still wonder how we're gonna resolve whatever is after this.
Yeah.
Sorry, Karuya. I hate to do this to you. I hate to do this to you, buddy. You Oompa Loompa, you.
To fight. What is left for you to fight against us?
My friends who have died, my family members who may be suffering. It's worth fighting for them.
What does it mean to fight for dead people? I don't know myself, but fighting us would be as painful as dying, right?
It doesn't matter because it's a good thing. No matter how painful it is, it's not as painful as the pain of our friends who already died.
No, I am not talking about the physical pain. The truth you'll learn for fighting us will be more desperate than you can ever imagine.
Are you saying that I look mentally stable right now? I'm not saying that's wrong, but I'm still determined not to give up. We'll fight.
It doesn't make sense. Very well, shall I give you a taste of that despair? This laboratory, it costs quite a lot of money to convert it into a school. Aside from that, the astronomical amount of money was spent on the facilities preparing for the executions and creating an environment that could drive Alter Ego's evolution.
Oh.
Dad paid for it.
Yeah, I think that's... the fortune's all gone because his dad fell into despair and paid for all of it. Yeah, who knows where that's going. What are you trying to say?
Where do you think we could obtain all that money?
Huh?
It's outstanding. The influence of the Atori Mart that Japanese prices fluctuate depending on the sales each day. Atori Mart has been acting as a major source of funding for us' ultimate despair. After the most desperate event in human history, of course their instigator is the president of Atori Mart, Kojiro. Your father whom you cherish and love so much.
Huh? Pops?
Don't call me Pop.
That's actually what I call my grandfather.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's a fine for like a grandparent, but like I don't know if I call my dad Pop.
Yeah, your dad would be like, "What did you just call me?"
Yeah, I just call him Dad.
Yeah.
When he heard the news that all you died at Hope's Peak Academy, I guess he went crazy and completely lost his mind. Junko and Oshima would never miss a person like that.
That can't happen. It won't.
Do you know what I'm trying to say? A lot of execution equipment was made with money provided by Atori Mart to kill your friends. You're responsible for this too. Atori Mart's successor, Teruya Atori.
That's not technically his fault. Like,
Yeah. Well, he did help raise a lot of that money.
yeah, I guess.
It didn't work out, did it? Your father, whom you love so much, is sure to live or die. Your father is still alive. Well, perhaps he's not your father you've known all this time. Who knows?
So what do we do now? What are we supposed to do now?
I don't know.
Unless we're supposed to use despair and hit her. That'd be kind of funny, despair and hit the despair.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know what else we can hit.
We could try just hitting that one.
Or wait, no,
Or maybe
it was just
maybe
nothing.
yeah,
It was just an
okay.
auto, I think.
Yeah. I think it just ends
Yeah.
after they all fall into despair.
So what's gonna happen here at the end? We can't just did like this.
Everyone's just dead.
Everyone?
Oh, this is wrong. They've been completely consumed by despair. After all, Maeda-kun is fearsome.
You've only tasted a fragment of the truth for a brief moment, but you are all so easily swayed. I envy you. It's proof that you have a heart. Huh? It's no big deal. Monokuma, are you ready?
Yeah?
Ready? If it's preparations, what preparations are we doing, Utsuro-sama? Because I haven't heard anything.
Don't react to everything. It's annoying. It's this. I'm ready to put an end to it. What else?
End?
So he's just straight up gonna kill everyone else. Or well,
Yeah.
maybe even himself. He's just gonna straight up kill everyone.
Yeah.
If they hadn't struggled for nothing, they wouldn't have known the painful truth. I wish I could have closed their eyes from it. It was self-sufficient. Now then, you can rest assured and close your eyes.
What is happening? That's the end of the trial.
Alright.
So what happens? Hey.
Some points.
Oh, good. There's the money. 557. 157.
Nice.
Let me think here. 157. 52, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's Typhlosion. Pokemon 157 Typhlosion. I'm fairly positive on that one. So. So what's gonna happen now? What's gonna, dude?
Finally. It's over.
Monokuma, get ready.
Yes, I've been waiting for this.
Oh, that's funny. I love that boing.
This Monokuma-sama. Isn't this Operator Kuma?
Okay, I moved a few bodies.
Is this all the army left?
Not true. No matter how many troops we lost to Miss Maki, we still got some spare power left. But why does that matter? For those who have already lost their will to fight, just one is enough. Right?
Fine. Begin.
Wait, Utsuro-sama? Are you really gonna kill everyone here? We can't do that. That's right, you have prepared various executions for each student. So it doesn't matter who goes, right? It's a waste to have made them, so how about starting the execution for each one of us here? I will prepare it.
Why do we need to? The killing game ended long ago. Why is anybody but you being oblivious of this?
It's not like that.
Did you really want the promise that you made with them?
No, it's nothing like that.
I don't care. You tried by any means to get my memories back. As a result, thanks to that, I was able to regain my memories. So get rid of the useless words and go back to your seat.
Miss Tyra, what are you doing? Are you, by chance, sympathizing with these guys?
If you don't want to move, do whatever you want. It doesn't matter whether you're here or not. There's no hindrance in any way. Monokuma.
Yes, sir! This Monokuma will show you a massacre party that will decorate the finale just before the disposal. Yahoo!
No!
What? He's just kicking them all.
Miss Tyra, what are you doing?
No. Don't, Utsuro-sama, this was never...
You, what are you thinking?
That's... It's a pointless murder, this is. These people have already fallen into despair and can't recover from it. And leaving them on this island wouldn't pose a threat at all. Killing people you don't need to kill is...
So you too. You became obsessed with these guys.
Me?
I told you. I said you were constantly doubting me.
That's wrong. I've always been and will continue to be on Utsuro-sama's side.
No. Actually, from the beginning I had a premonition that this was going to happen. It's only natural to happen since you just followed me regardless of my ultimate despair.
That's wrong. Utsuro-sama's will is my will, and Utsuro-sama's wishes are mine. I never intended to disobey your will.
Then why do you interfere trying to dispose of them now?
That's... because... why? I don't know. Before I thought about a reason, my body just moved first. In my head, I was trying to obey Utsuro-sama's will, but my voice, my body, it just moved as it wanted. I was...
Akane Taira.
Yes, Utsuro-sama?
You, up until now. You said you would follow me in the future, right?
Of course. Since Utsuro-sama saved me from hell, I'll follow you no matter what.
I thought you were the only one on this island to be sent out alive. But I don't think that is the case anymore.
Pardon?
Monokuma,
Huh?
kill Akane Taira.
Huh?
Are you sure, Maeda-kun?
Yes. Now I have no choice but to do this.
Okay, if that's your order, I'll follow it. Miss Tyra, it's been fun so far. Adios.
Wait a minute, Utsuro-sama, why? Tell me why. I apologize if my previous actions were wrong. I'll do anything, please. Please don't leave me. I'll do anything else. I'll do anything. You can use me as a sandbag. If I need to cut off my limbs, I'll cut them myself. I can just be used as a dog. Just don't do it. So please don't kill me. I hate being abandoned by Utsuro-sama. I don't want to be abandoned again. Please forgive me.
If there was a next life for you, don't meet a guy like me and live happy.
Utsuro-sama.
I won't let you, Utsuro. Huh? Oh, whoa, what the heck? It's like that. Oh, it's that weird green thing over there.
Is it?
Oh, it's him. Hey, coming in at the end here. What is going on?
What? Yamato Kisaragi.
Huh? Kisaragi-sama, why?
Hey, Monokuma. Monokuma, answer me.
Is this the vaccine?
Yeah.
It's no use. I am Monokuma now.
What?
Just now, I have overwritten Monokuma's alter ego program.
Nice.
I am called Alter Ego Kisaragi. By taking over Monokuma's alter ego, I took control over all the laboratory that Monokuma had. It's not going to happen your way anymore, Yutsuro.
Monokuma's movements have stopped.
I cannot believe this. What the hell are you? I didn't hear that Yamato Kisaragi created an alter ego too.
Didn't you realize it when you heard my voice earlier? To be honest, I didn't even know I got this far. This is just my idea, but this was just luck. Even close to a miracle, I'd say.
Maybe this was another thing where Yuki, the actual Yuki's luck, kind of went to him somehow, kind of, when he heard that clue that there was something that could be stopped.
Yeah.
And so it somehow worked. I don't know.
Kisaragi-sama, why are you...
Don't be mistaken. I'm not here to save you. You guys are in despair. A very terrifying despair, I might add. It is an unforgivable despair that has to be plunged everyone into this state. But for some reason I showed up. What I mean is that it means that hope has not disappeared yet. Hey. Wake up, you stupid idiots! This Yamato came back from hell to save you guys, you stupid idiots. Despair, what you know is up to you. Whatever happens, you guys have nothing to worry about. You guys are the best classmates in the entire world. Are you going to sit still and wait for death like this? You fools!
Ooh.
Where did you throw away all that pride to never fall into despair?
Whatever you say, it's useless. Because these guys can't ever hope again.
Oh, he's back.
Kisaragi. You are Kisaragi? How? Teruya, I know everything. It's confusing, but you can't lose hope yet. My hope is... my father is... help in ultimate despair. A lot of people are dying from my father's money and mine. Keep your head straight. What does that have to do with it? Just don't keep looking at that part. Look at the essential part. Your father is still alive. It's not too late to know that we live in the outside world. It's not too late yet. Unless you're already dead, there's nothing you can do. There's always hope.
You're going to put your father's back. You're going to put your father back to normal with your own hands. With your own hands, you can get back the father that you knew. Yeah. Haruhiko and Setsuki are already dead. I want to say something to them. I have a lot of things I want to apologize for. But I can't see them again. But my father is alive. And only I can save my father from despair. That's it, Teruya.
Foolishness.
Does she actually like that this is happening?
I guess so.
Kinjo, Makaru, we're still in this place. We can't die here. We promised to escape together.
Text isn't translated there.
Makaru, were you only this much? You're more capable than anyone else in this world, and yet you became so desperate at this degree?
Yamato Kisaragi?
I don't know where your parents or what happened to them, but there's one thing that you know for sure, right? Your parents who abandoned you thought that you were a troublemaker and hated you. They actually loved you more than anyone else. Even if you don't know the whereabouts of your parents, you can still understand your parents' feelings. Do your parents want Makaru to die here in despair? Absolutely not. Makaru, you are...
You're noisy, Kisaragi.
Huh?
Who are you nagging in front of now? I already know that much. About that, I'm aware.
That's right. You are Rei Makaru.
Didn't I mention that before? It's annoying to look down from above. I'm a professor. My role is to teach.
Makaru? You remember?
No, my memory is still the same. But I felt like I heard something like that before. Very nostalgic.
Even though you gave it your greatest despair, even though it gave you the greatest despair you can feel right now, how?
Makaru, we're lucky. We haven't lost hope yet.
My parents are really stupid people. For me, if I had my parents, nothing would be a shame. Whatever. Anyway, it's true that those stupid parents went to Junko Enoshima, and I don't know what happened. But what I can know is that I can't be sure that only bad things are happening. For Schrodinger's cat, you won't know until you see it. And it's not just about my parents. Kinjo, the same applies to you.
Kinjo, you're my best friend, so I won't speak for long. Explode your feelings. It's the only thing left for you now. Yes, that feeling is your hope. You still haven't seen anything that happened to your father. It's not like you, Kinjo. Kisaragi.
Did you realize there's a Monokuma just up in that curtain right there?
Yeah.
What should I do? That I don't know. Only you know. What is the biggest emotion you're feeling right now? Emotion. Evil. Destroying criminals without leaving a single one behind. Those were my beliefs by feelings I learned from my father. Yeah. You just have to explode your emotions like that. The only advice I can give you right now is this.
You have to wait on Ray to get over there. We had a daunting experience. Now then, shall we give you the despair you love so much?
I don't know if I'd say goodbye to you like this, Maeda. But I won't run away from my reality anymore. I will fight against such a cruel reality head on. In order to punish the evil.
Utsuro-sama.
You're doing something pointless, Yamato Kisaragi.
I didn't do anything. It was they themselves who reignited their will of hope.
I hope you're ready, Yuki Maeda. No, Utsuro.
What's so funny? You have nothing left.
There's one Monokuma still alive.
Makaru-sama, watch out!
Oh. Oh boy, she saved her. I guess she's dead.
Akane Taira, you... Why? That's right. I did. Why did I? Protected Makaru-sama?
More importantly, Monokuma moved? Why? I heard that Kisaragi took control. I don't know. I'm certain all permissions should have been changed to me. Who? One chance. You took it. I think you planted a virus. However, backup data is finished. This is my limit.
Hey, get up, Akane Taira.
Don't be afraid. This is over. Because their limit is to move one. There's nothing to be afraid of. Pooh. But if you leave like this, my master of my personality will be very angry. So I will give you one present. Who?
What did he give us? What is this? Hey, Monokuma. Oh, did he push the self-destruct button?
He pushed the self-destruct button. This is bad. It's already turned off. This is... Akuma's doing something.
What is this?
This research lab's self-destruction switch. It's this alarm.
Self-destruction switch?
10 minutes until this island collapses.
You guys, this is a big deal. Hurry up and get off this island. Oh, but how suddenly? What about Maeda? Akane's intentions and Kisaragi, what do we do with you? You don't have to worry about that now. When the island collapses, it'll eat everyone like a fish. Let's get out.
Are you fine with that?
These bastards, along with their evil deeds, they can just submerge along with the island. Along with their evil deeds. Hurry up. I don't think they're gonna let us go.
It's okay. Leave. Utsuro-sama, I can't stop them somehow. Will.
Akane Taira, why are you suddenly helping us?
Guys, hurry up! Move! Kinjo, wait a minute! Come over to the monitor. There will be a portable terminal. Take it off and take it with you. I'll show you the way. You can go straight to where the helicopter is. Haru, there's no time.
Akane Taira, you from the very beginning.
Go. You don't have time, don't you? Go, Ray-chan.
Hikaru!
I won't say thank you. Die well, Akane.
Thanks.
Die well.
Everyone just walked over the podiums.
Well, they probably jumped over.
Yeah. Rocks are falling everywhere.
They need strength.
Yeah.
Oh, the Pokemon reference.
Oh, nice, yeah.
And move the boulders around.
Yeah, I got what you said now. I couldn't
Yeah.
use its strength there. It makes sense.
What's this? It's a complete mess.
I'm glad the elevator didn't collapse yet.
Since this is the 4th basement floor, it seems to be more affected by collapsing. Even if it's hard to move from left to right, you have to go up to the 1st floor. Can you do it? We have no choice but to do it. If we don't, all of us will die here. Let's go. Upwards.
Oh, am I Kinjo now? Hey, I'm
Guess
controlling Kinjo, baby. That's pretty awesome. Really disorienting this. Yeah, the shaking of the lights is really disorienting.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's the point.
Okay, let's go. Oh,
The
crud.
stairs are blocked. What's this? The stairs are completely blocked.
We only need to go up one more floor.
Is it over now? Are we going to die here in the end? No, not yet. Don't give up. Kisaragi. It was fortunate that you made it to the 1st basement floor. If we can be this lucky, we can get out to the ground level from here.
Wait, is this where that empty room's gonna come into play?
Maybe.
Oh, finally.
I believe, according to the data, there must be the ballroom on this floor. Go to the room on the left side in the direction of the ballroom entrance. Will that be fine? It's not like we're going to the deeper from here for nothing, and then we'll have a bigger problem, right? Can't use the stairs anyway. Let's follow Kisaragi's suggestion. Yeah, trust me. No matter how much it has been remodeled in there, this is the spot I used to frequent when I was a kid. There. Saragi? Your screen just... It's no big deal, don't worry about it. If you're late, things will become irreversible.
So that room actually was useful somehow.
Yeah. It's in here? This room has nothing. What's in this room? Ah! We're all gonna die.
shut up and wait. Seriously, your stupidity isn't going anywhere.
Kisaragi, we have come here. You must have a reason, because you had an idea, right? It's been heavily remodeled, so the appearance has changed a lot. However, the structure is still mostly the same. So, the ballroom itself must have been not originally there.
Yeah.
When this used to be just a regular lab.
Yeah.
The culprit embroidery in the right corner, based on the direction you're looking. From there, the 430th seam, and pull as hard as you can.
How can you tell which one that is?
430th?
Yeah.
Are you gonna count?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Seams. The secret door to the hangar will open. It's a device my father made when he was young, but it seems they couldn't remodel the carpet since it was built to be for the whole room. Wait a minute, Kisaragi. Well, we don't have time right now. How in the world can we count hundreds of embroideries? Now the only one left for us is to die.
Here.
I guess, did they count all of them while they were investigating the ballroom earlier?
Yeah.
What in blazes, you guys?
When we were talking or taken to the ballroom, I thought it was suspicious because it was a completely empty room, so I continued to investigate it. In the end, I couldn't find the secret, but I did some research to the number of the carpet's embroidery. I didn't know there was a secret door. Are all investors also geeks?
My father was a bit of a geek, but... Anyway, hurry up and pull it. Go up the stairs and you'll find the hangar right away.
Okay, let's get out of here. There's the door.
It's shiny. Thank God. It looks like you'll be able to escape safely. There's still a bit of time to spare. We really made it? Really? Alive? We can get out. Hey there, Teruya, don't cry. A man shouldn't cry so easily, you know. This is my idea, but it seems your habit of crying can't be fixed right away. But I'm so relieved, because I've overcome the crisis of death so many times. Yeah, I don't know how he lived.
Yeah. Like I said, he's just kind of along for the
here.
ride. Just kind of very fortunate no one targeted him.
Yeah. Glad. Yamato. I guess this is my limit. What does that mean? Aren't we escaping together? You know, if you were... I mean, I guess we technically did. But I was completely wrong.
What?
On my predictions for who was going to live.
I got one. I think.
Because I had the protag, Ayame, Akane, Setsuki, and Kinji. And Akane and the protag
Are presumably gonna die.
are just just died.
Or are about to die.
So you had just Ray.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you had just Ray, and our combo list had just Ray.
I did figure that
I
we were gonna kill
definitely-
Ray off.
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect a Tori,
Yeah.
Ray, and Kinjo to be the only 3 people alive by the end of the game.
Yeah. I did feel Ray was a pretty safe bet, but the others,
Yeah,
I could see Kinjo living, but a Tori, no way.
yeah. Yeah, I thought he was going to be one of the victims for sure.
I thought
but-
he was gonna die in chapter 3.
Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny how I was like completely wrong. Like,
To be fair, I was like only 20% correct.
yeah. Although, to be fair, predicting that the pro tag was not gonna make it to the end of the game is a wild prediction.
Yeah, this ain't V3.
That probably doesn't pay off in like 99% of other Danganronpa games.
Yeah, unless you're playing V3. Heh,
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, I guess if you like made a prediction in chapter 1, you would assume that
Ayane would live, yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I guess I could see that. But like to play as Maeda, like literally the entire game, only for them to turn out to be Yitsuro. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But
Alright, let's get through this.
Actually, we don't have any memories of our school life together. This is so much. I mean, I don't know why you're in the screen either. Yeah, I still have a lot of things to ask you, so why are you saying such ominous thing? What am I? Who I was? I don't know myself well. Originally, I must have been a program uploaded through the archives right before Yamato Kisaragi was captured by Yutsuro and Akane Taira. I don't know if I was able to form a personality so far because I'm using Monokuma's alter ego as the base program. I don't know what kind of program I was in the beginning, so I don't know how I could hijack Monokuma's alter ego, who was in charge of the research lab, without any self-consciousness. But you saved us from despair. Not only once. What we found during the investigation. When that event threatened mankind, you saved our lives during that incident. You are really Yamato Kisaragi. So come on, let's go together. I don't think that will be possible. Think about it. I'm a program based on Monokuma's lab computer. Jinko Inoshima upgraded the alter ego to not make it as restricted as it is now. I can't go outside of this laboratory where Monokuma can create an alter ego that can move anywhere. At this point, it is impossible to return. And my data will gradually disappear as the lab collapses due to the self-destruction anyway. Can't be. Kisaragi.
You are a program, but I don't know if you're just Yamato Kisaragi's alter ego. Either way, thanks to you, we were able to survive. I feel like Kisaragi spent our last of his time with us, even in a fragmentary way.
Now, I'm sorry, but we don't have time to delay any longer. If you come all the way here and then end up buried in the sea, everything will be in vain. So please hurry up.
I'll ask you one thing, Kisaragi.
I'm fairly certain it's been more than 10 minutes.
Yeah. We made a theory during the trial. Did you know everything about the killing game? As I said before, it was covered by Monokuma's alter ego. I know everything that the Monokuma alter ego knew. I see. We'll fight. We'll fight our dead friends.
For our dead friends.
Oh yeah.
They ain't zombies.
Yeah, bring it on.
They ain't zombies, ACP.
We'll fight for our dead friends, risking this life you protected. Don't say that now. Tears are about to come out. I'm just a program, but I think there's no need for tears in a man's breakup.
I'm a lady.
Thank you, Kisaragi. Thank you.
We're gonna live!
Hope does not lose to despair. As you said, Makako.
Guess now he's gone, so... Hey, we're flying away. Which one of us knew how to fly the chopper?
Probably Kinjo.
It's very fortunate he knew. Oh.
It's an autopilot. I'm glad this is an autopilot helicopter. If not, we would have had to drive it ourselves. Seriously, Kisaragi thought of everything in advance. Hey, Makaru, Kinjo, Maeda, about that. Why did he let us go?
Let us go?
Akane rescued us at the end and she said she'd stop him. But something seemed strange with Maeda, and wasn't he too quiet? Speaking of which, turns out that Akane, she wanted Maeda's memories to return. But when they came back, she resisted him and instead chose to protect us. I don't know, but maybe there was a lot more than we thought.
It probably was. Don't worry about them. No matter how much they saved us. No matter what kind of good they did in the future. In the end, those guys are members of a terrorist group that rebelled against humanity. And they're the ones who killed 11 of our classmates. There's no sympathy, no forgiveness for that simple fact. Keep that in mind, Teruya.
I know. I ate my heart out and threw those guys away. A friend who once acted in the same way as for us, dressed in a friend costume, as demons. Makaru, Teruya.
That propeller is like really loud.
Yeah.
What? You've been so quiet all this time.
You guys, what do you plan to do next? What to do? Well, first we have to understand the well-being of our families and our friends outside. You said you were going to fight against despair, right? Come with me.
Where? Are you asking us to follow you?
I have a connection.
Okay, a connection.
If they haven't been engulfed in despair like my father, I'd be able to recruit talented people. Makaru with your intelligence gathering power. Tsuruya with your financial aid. We can make this happen. An organization.
Okay. Organization. Okay.
Okay. Organization? What kind of organization? Also, this kind of mood. What kind of organization? Of course it'll be this.
Oh.
An organization of justice that kills all evil.
So he's this like changed him, like the result of that trial, like
He didn't how to say this? He didn't as much overcome despair
as much as he
much as he used his
like anger against it as something that was stronger.
his like anger against evil is stronger than despair.
Yeah, so it's like I don't think he fully overcame it. He sort of reminds me of some of the anime characters who aren't technically despair in the traditional sense,
Mm-hmm.
but they're still technically in despair.
Yeah.
So is that just it? Epilogue. I imagine the epilogue's very short. Or was that the epilogue?
I think this is the start of the epilogue.
Okay, I imagine this is very short. So I can't imagine what else they have to say because the epilogue was just in the first game of everyone just escaping. We've already escaped. Oh, this is back in the courtroom.
Oh, I guess it's
Telling us what happened to
Akane
them.
and
Yuki. I guess telling us what happened to them.
Yeah.
Master Utsuro.
Why?
Why? Why did you let them all leave?
It doesn't mean much. It's just my own choice.
Then why? You're not trying to escape now. Are you going to stand still?
It's the same with you.
Because it's too late. I shed too much blood. And I might die in the next few minutes. Utsuro-sama, I think I can understand why I continue to disobey Utsuro-sama without listening to you. Ayame-chan's voice. I kept hearing it. She said I wasn't the kind of person that would do this. It's only natural, 'cause you should never do something like that. Something like this. It's natural.
I am so tired, Akane Taira.
Isn't that the same for Master Utsuro? If it were Utsuro's fortune, Kinjo-sama and the others would never have been able to escape. Still, they easily escaped from here. Utsuro-sama, deep inside you were trying to save them?
Don't speak rubbish. I was trying to kill those guys who would be a threat to Junko Inoshima.
Utsuro-sama, you too? Maeda's memories affected you, or not, from the very beginning. Perhaps Utsuro-sama was always like this. Utsuro-sama, if you were really an evil person, you would have saved yourself, wouldn't you? Utsuro-sama is trying to die, right? No way. You can't. Please live. Be alive. Pay for our sins. Please reconsider.
What are you talking about?
Why? Master Utsuro, are you smiling? Utsuro-sama, I've always, no matter what, with you, together, forever.
Akane Taira, what meaning was I born into this world for? If I hadn't been born with this bizarre power,
He's questioning his own existence. I guess the island's now in the sea. Well, under the sea.
a life like Yuki Maeda, could I have lived it?
Is that just it? There was once a boy. That boy was born with strange powers. The moment he was born. When the boy was born, all the sick people in the area were cured, and the boy's parents were lucky enough to win and succeed in business. The boy's parents said it was all thanks to him, and they gave him a generous love. Although the boy did not speak, he was happy to be loved by his parents. But the happiness didn't last long. When they had whatever they wanted, their parents became more greedy and began to treat the boy as a lucky tool. The boy, who realized that his surroundings were becoming more and more strange, out of fear, soon his family was ruined, and the boy was abandoned with no place left to stay. But somehow, if the boy thought that he wanted to live, he was able to do it without any problem. If he thought he was hungry, he could eat delicious food at any time. It was as if the world was going the way the boy thought, and the boy had become adept in manipulating his superpowers and was learning to live alone in a world with his young body. I should say. However, the boy's abilities were not all round. The ability only achieves the results that the boy does not have, and the process did not exist. If he thought that he wants to know mathematics, he mastered mathematics. If he thought he wants to study the mechanics of a certain machine, he will unwittingly become acquainted with the machine. That explains why he knew how to use all the tech here.
Yeah.
Whether you do or you do not, it happens the moment you think. A concept that it has to be done, there was no sense of achievement or satisfaction with the result. Soon the boy grew tired of the world.
Okay, so it's basically like you mentioned what if it was like Izuru.
Yeah.
And a lot of the same way, Itsuro is a lot like Junko and Izuru,
Yeah.
where his despair comes from being too good at everything.
Yeah.
He's too lucky.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so the boy began to travel all over the country seeking out children of his own age who were abandoned or disadvantaged like himself. The boy's power also affected those close to him, so it was very easy to speak with them with great ease. A boy who had been abandoned by his parents due to an incurable disease was cured of his illness, and a girl who had no money and had a hard life, living in a poor life, was taken over by a wealthy man. Oh, okay, so that's other people. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
a girl who lost her parents was sent to an orphanage. She was also bullied there and was physically and mentally abused by naughty adults and was able to earn money and become famous doing her favorite household chores. However, the boy did this kind of good not from desire to help someone, but simply to appease boredom. This thought was soon to be thrown away. When everything went as it should, the boy was no longer interested in everything. He tried to die several times, but his instinctive will to survive was not able to kill him, since his own enemy was his own awakened power. In the end, the boy gives up on everything and chooses to go anywhere as time goes on, even though the boy continued spending meaningless days every single day. One day when he was walking, the boy meets her. Okay, so that's Junko. She, whose powers did not work on her, because of her deadly attractiveness and deadly desperation, the boy felt something for the first time since being abandoned by his parents. She told the boy to help her. The boy who had helped before with the girl who did not forget the boy, followed him. And who's the second? Because like obviously the girl is Akane, obviously. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Then who's the other boy? Is that the other Yuki?
Junko told Yutsuro to help.
Okay, she told the boy to
Akane.
help her. The boy who he had helped before. The boy who he had helped before with the girl who did not forget the boy followed him. So I don't know if there's 3 people there or I don't know.
Or just a weird translation.
Yeah, because that's
I think it's just the 2 of them. I think it's just Yutsuro and Akane. I think it's just doesn't matter.
Yeah. Ultimate despair, Red Network external agents, such began to support her. And there's blood everywhere. And now it's in Korean again, if you didn't see that in the back.
Yeah. I guess you didn't want to change the text with the blood all over it.
Yeah. Is that it? Well, that's it.
Yep.
Well, while we watch the credits, I guess we can give some thoughts on the game while we watch the credits. Overall, I didn't really know what to expect when we started this series. I'll be honest, as I mentioned before, the first 2 chapters, even 3, weren't really grabbing me very much. They were alright. I didn't think they were bad, but I thought they were kind of uninteresting. And ACP mentioned this off stream that maybe the writer didn't have like a real direction at the start, like an exact direction that they knew it was going to go, and it was just kind of playing off as a generic Danganronpa game.
Mm-hmm.
But once it got past Uehara's execution, I think the game got a lot more interesting in the second half. The chapter 4, 5, and 6 I thought were very strong. Regarding chapter 6 itself, I really like how a lot of the canon lore of Danganronpa works its way into this game and moves the story forward, and I think it's done in a really good way that makes sense and, and just kind of like moves this story forward in a very different way.
Mm-hmm.
I like how a lot of things that are obviously supposed to be stand-ins or alterations from the first game are given a lot more relation. Like obviously, like I mentioned, Kisaragi kind of being the 16th student, the Mukuro stand-in, actually being really relevant to the plot and like actually really useful. I really like how they used him in these late chapters, even like with how like intelligent he is. I don't think he's too overpowered. I don't think he's too overpowered, so... And I said, you feel really bad for him after all the work that he did, and just to have this happen.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the masterminds, I guess, I think I kind of pieced together, I guess in about maybe chapter 5, maybe 4, that Yuki was definitely more involved in the whole setup of the game than we thought. And when it got to chapter 5, I pretty much narrowed down he was at least partially responsible for everything. And it's like, it was kind of shocking to do that where you're playing as the mastermind the whole time. I know 2 sort of does that, but it's not the same thing. Like, it's not the same in that game. Having him kind of be this guy who has, like, this ultimate luck where it physically can't fail if he wills it, it's... that I'm not exactly sure how I feel about that. Like, it feels like a little too close to the suspension of disbelief that like, it just, logically, I just don't necessarily like that. But it does make sense for, like, why he's so bored, and in that context, it works. So, like, in regards to the final trial, I don't know, like, I'm kind of on the fence about the ending of it, like, how I feel about the ending. Just, I don't know, like, it sort of feels hollow in a way of, like, just, he essentially just gave up. And it's kind of left ambiguous, I guess, if he's really dead or not. But I guess he presumably is dead, this guy. And I don't know.
I don't think I wouldn't call it giving up. The ending implies that
He just...
Yuki, the one who we
played
through, that personality side of him.
Is that Junko right there? That sprite going by the
No.
screen there? It looks like her.
That would be Kizuna, I think.
Okay. Yeah, but continue.
But it implied that, like, the memory of being their friend as Yuki Maeda overpowered the despair.
And that's why I let them leave. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I still don't know how I feel about the overall ending, like that particular part of it, but that being said, I still feel Chapter 6 was, I'll get to this in a second here, very strong. And in regards to the survivors, like the 3 of them, like, I'll be honest, Atori, I don't care about him at all. He had some nice scenes. I will admit, he did have some nice scenes in Chapters 5 and 6. But overall, I don't really care about him. Rei, I will admit, was very frustrating, like Byakuya was in the first half of the game. But I admit I grew to actually kind of like her a lot more in Chapters 5 and 6 when she started actually cooperating. And Kenjo, I'm sort of still on the fence about how I feel about him. Like, I don't hate him. I never really hated him, per se. He definitely frustrated me in a lot of ways. But I can definitely understand, like, kind of what you were getting at of why his mindset is the way that it is. And when he started to regain his memories and what he did at the end, I'm like, I kind of get behind it.
Yeah.
So I guess we'll get past this. You can give your thoughts on the game. An outside agent. As a result, they have started supporting her. Hey, this isn't funny. It's a really, 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 really frustrating fairy tale. Who is talking there? Junko, can you come in? Huh? So what is going on? I'd love to. So that's Junko and somebody else. This is the video the child sent to me the other day. The test of alter ego. Yeah, of course I haven't seen it and I won't see it in the future. You won't see it? If you're not going to watch, why did you let him do that test? Well, that kid. His abilities are pretty good. If you can keep him at your side, you'll be fine. No. I don't trust him. That kid will never do it. A guy who is not fun is useless to anyone. That's why I threw him out on a futile mission. Because if you look at it from the outside, sure, it's a cheat-like ability that can do anything you wish for. However, in the end, only an ordinary human used that ability. Well, it would have been fine if the guy wasn't a genius, but only a gifted kid had that ability. The guy wasn't even a criminal. He's extremely ordinary, extremely useless. It's a hopelessly ordinary human being. That's their existence. I'd rather have big luck with great misfortune as a price of risk. That guy is much more useful and fun. I guess that's Nagito. Or I guess Makoto. It could be Makoto. Because both of them have that thing where they have Like, I think it's more
Mhm.
Nagito, where...
Yeah, I get she's probably talking about Nagito.
Because his luck does bring a lot of risk and fun, but I don't know.
Yeah.
It could
And
be either
he's
one.
he's already part of
The Remnants.
Ultimate yeah,
Yeah.
so
I'm guessing that that's probably Mukuro in the bottom left. I'm imagining that's probably who that is. Because I don't know who else she'd be talking to.
yeah.
Unless it's someone from the second game, I don't know. But I imagine it's probably Mukuro. Then the experiments they did... Huh? Experiment? You mean the data? I'm really sorry, sister. If you pretend to be like that, I'll pretend to. So I guess it is Mukuro. It does look like her hair.
Yeah.
Okay. So she just broke the screen?
I guess so.
Of course I know it's disposal, so what are you doing looking at this? Whether you see these or not, they don't interfere with the original plan at all. So I guess this is a what is it called? Shoot.
A prequel.
Prequel. Yeah, prequel to the first game. Okay. Another. Okay, can I get past this, please? It's a very slow fade. Okay. What are we doing here? Can I walk around here? Game clear, congratulations. Omak mode is now unlocked for clearing all the stories. What is that? Is that the school mode?
It must be.
First, we'll give you Monokuma medals as a reward for clearing. 2,000? Totally not hacked. That's funny.
Okay.
In here, using the Monokuma medals, you can unlock if you... okay, hold on. In here, using the Monokuma medals, you can unlock execution scenes, CGs, IF stories, etc. In addition, the second round mode is possible, and you can select the desired chapter and play it again. Please note that second round mode, when you clear a chapter, it will automatically return to OMAC mode. Congratulations once again, please be aware this is your save file and to not lose it. Okay, let me save. Okay, save. Okay, I'm saving this one, right? 1. That's the one that we've been using.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna just see what we can get here. So why are these guys here?
I think we're supposed to be at the bottom of the sea right now.
Yeah. Okay. Want to see a free time event you've already seen? Be sure to visit the beautiful Mikako. That's funny. Free time replay is available through Kurokawa and Omak mode. In this mode, you can see the events of the friends you have completed free time events in the main story. Since it's just a replay, you cannot see the events of a friend who you did not finish the free time with in the main story. However, in the case of a friend whose skill has been purchased through the memento machine, it will be treated as a completed free time event and can be viewed again.
Well, it doesn't really help because they're not translated
No.
in this version.
Okay. Let's see what he has to say. I'm healthy, but right now I'm in charge of sending you to Chapter 0. Including Chapter 0, you can play past Chapter 6. If you want to see them, come view me wherever you wish. Through Kisaragi, next to the second round door, Chapter 0 and past recollections can be replayed once more. Chapter 0 can be replayed at any time, but recollections of the past must be unlocked through Monokuma medals. So those are like the flashbacks.
Yeah.
Teruya, what do you got? He's selling stuff. He's the guy that probably you get to buy stuff from.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you have here? So we can buy magic.
Looks like I guess
All the gifts.
you can buy gifts for you want to do like certain free time.
Yeah, that's cool. So you have them all. They aren't too expensive. MP shock device, magic ticket. What is that?
Ticket to return to Omake mode.
Okay. Maybe I should buy one of those.
Yeah.
AMP shock device. A thing that happens when you use it at a certain point. Does that do anything? I don't know why it's more expensive than the others. Well, I saved here, so we can get that later. Okay, so what is he doing? Object is for execution videos that can be watched again. You can unlock the execution video for each person by using Monokuma medals. Once unlocked, you can enjoy them at any time. I guess I have to pay for it. Is it literally just the 5? Okay, it is just the 5. Okay. No, go back. Okay. What is this portal here? Object that goes to the event theater, and you can view the CGs of events again. We watch special event CGs, body discovery announcement, climax, mystery, etc. You can also watch the staff roll again. However, please note that all CGs must be unlocked through medals and cannot be viewed until unlocked. No. Subject is the collection room. You can view collection items you have obtained while acting with your friends. Also, if you collected a lot of friends' selected items, you can get a medal in reward for a collection room. Collect all your friends' items. Let's see what we have. Probably not anything on this file. So these are where you can see these. Okay. Oh, we had one of Teruya's. We have one of Kisaragi. Can I go over there? Okay. Okay. That's cool, though. I imagine we had a few more in the regular mode. What is Monokuma doing down here? You can play through chapter 6. Okay, that's the extra mode. Okay, we're not doing this now. However, you can play it after unlocking it with medals. Once unlocked, you can play it as many times as you wish. No. What's he doing over here? Why am I here? Unintentionally taking a role. Play it to no mind. You running out of medals or not? What do I mean? I'm simple. If you compete with me for a certain amount of medals and win, you can get several times the amount. Hallmark mode, you can play rock, paper, scissors with Utsuro. You can earn 5 times the amount of medals if you win against Utsuro by betting on medals. However, if you lose, you'll also pay the same amount of medals you bet against him. Also, don't think of this as ordinary rock, paper, scissors. Keep in mind his ability. Carefully consider and decide with caution. We're not doing this now. Don't challenge fate. And what is Akane doing? Why do you look like a ghost? Enter chapter what? This is where you can play chapter IF, be in the room without attempting to replay chapter 1. This is merely for a build of the game only, and there won't be any other to have this feature. However, you can play chapter 1 and enter through the original method that the original story was supposed to go. Once again, it's simply a shortcut. Also, just don't try anything funny in the room. It's only for usage of the item. It won't be held responsible by another's curiosity. You've been duly warned.
Oh, this is the this is how you can go back and see the bath scene.
Oh yeah. Okay. This is where we can get those skill. Okay, which friends movements? Okay, we can buy these again, but don't we already have a lot of these? Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we've already got all these. What's this door? Second round mode through this door. In the second round, the skills you currently have from your previous playthroughs can have them in this one. However, in chapter 1, some of the skills are not applied. In addition, Yamato's Kisaragi's permanent organization skill does not apply from any chapter 1 to 4. Also, you'll not be able to form FTEs with friends who have already acquired their skills. This means free time for each round. This means the free time events for each round preserved. However, in the case of skill purchasing through the keepsake vending machine, it is treated as already having completed the FTE. Also, please note that due to the nature of episode 2, content that does not match the current story may be mentioned in the FTE. In the second mode, you can select and play a specific chapter. You can try from the start of the class trials for easy medals. One last thing, in the second round mode, when the chapter ends, please note you will return to Omak mode. Okay. No, I would not. So, where do I... Who had the... Let's see if I can get the... I'm gonna try something here. So do I have... I bought a bunch of these items, so... Of course, hope you have a... Okay, by the way, as for reference, there's one more me in this room. I am only a guide. Don't be confused of my joyful side that shows my free behavior. So if you want to go back to Omak mode, talk to me again.
Yame is
running. So he's kicking a ball over there. So I guess I guess technically none of these were finished. Yeah, it does. Yeah, okay. So I thought it was like I could like view the ones I've done already. Okay. We can mess with that later. All right, take me back. This to take me back. There we go. All right. Well, I guess we're just kind of stuck on this screen. So.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll give. I guess you can give your thoughts on the game. We'll wrap it up because we did save at this point. If we want to come back here, we will be. As a note, we will be looking at 6.5 because I want to see what that is. And I guess we can try IF, like, to see what that actually is. I at least want to, like, check out what it is.
Yeah.
Other than that, that will probably be the last stream for this game. So, ACP, what are your thoughts on the game? And we can wrap it up. I guess, like, the game and Chapter 6. I guess you can get some thoughts on Chapter 6 as well.
Man. So tired I can hardly put my thoughts together here.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall I think the game itself, all of the I guess like trials were pretty interesting to solve.
Yeah.
But I think, like you mentioned, it does take a good like 3 chapters to really start getting interesting. Because the early chapters like kind of hint that there's a little bit more going on than we think. But it doesn't really start like explaining anything until like after chapter 4 for sure. So there's a little bit of just like kind of like waiting around for something to happen
Yeah.
for a lot of the game. And then yeah, I think especially the 6th chapter is, I think, definitely the best. Obviously, they spent a lot of time and effort putting together all of the little like cutscenes and like extra artwork for all of the important moments that happen in chapter 6.
Yeah.
A lot of extra animation work and stuff.
Yeah, you can tell they really did put a lot of effort in that, and I think also did a lot of effort in their research to connect the lore together.
Yeah, so I definitely think chapter 6 is like was definitely worth like getting to, even if some of the other ones were kind of more like 4 out of 10.
Yeah.
As far as like the story goes.
Yeah.
I think chapter 6 really was like close to like a 9 out of 10 as far as like a chapter
Yeah.
you go for one of these games.
I think if I would rate this game, I would probably say it's at least somewhat on par with Danganronpa 1. I don't think I would rate it as good. I don't think I would rate it as good as any of the mainline games, and I think a lot of that is not the fault of the game itself. I think it's just the playing experience more than anything. The text being inconsistently translated, not translated properly, the free times not being translated, some of the mechanics just from RPG Maker and the trials not working properly, and things like that. I don't think and I don't want to say that's the fault of the creative nature of the game, because I don't want to disparage or I devalue what the creators put work into, because obviously they cared a lot about this project, but I still think, like, because of the playing experience, I don't think it's as good as the other games. And as you mentioned, because some of the chapters are very slow in terms of story, I think that does drag the game as a whole down, even if the ending itself, I think, is worth getting to. So
Yeah.
But I would say I still think it was worth it to play this game. And the other problem I have, and I think this is a problem with the game itself, is I mentioned before, I just don't care about a lot of the characters.
Yeah.
It's got the same problem as Danganronpa 1 does, where a lot of the characters you just don't care about, or they're not relevant. So, We'll give some more detailed thoughts after the final stream, but I guess that'll be it for tonight. Thank you for joining us for this crazy ride of a final trial. I've been Mr. Grinchman. Once again, along with ACP, join us over the next day or so whenever we do 6.5 and wrap up this game. And I have no idea what's going to happen at that point, but thank you for joining us, and good night, everybody.